Hello, my name is Oliver and welcome to my very personal finance channel. Firstly, quick apology, sorry I've not uploaded for the month of July. I've just been so busy. We're doing DIY and all kinds of stuff in this house that we've just bought, and that's taken up a lot more of my time than I thought it was gonna. As it stands, not much happened in July anyway. Got a couple of dividends, made a couple of purchases, I'll go over them in just a minute. And it's about the same for August as well, so it's only going to be a short video, this one. Now, I think where I last left off, I was over £1,000 in profit. Well, during the course of July, I dropped from £1,000 to about £400 in profit. And the weird thing is, I'm not entirely sure what happened. Everything just sort of dropped across the board, and it took out a massive chunk of my profits. It was just a really bizarre event. Anyway, as it stands, the portfolio looks exactly like this. So this is our allocation, and if we go down here, as you can see, we're actually losing on AGNC investment, finally. I've been really looking forward to losing on AGNC investment because I wanted to buy more of it, and there's no point in buying when it's going up and up and up, because that will just bring your average cost up. So we're okay there. Finally got to 10,000 Powerhouse Energy shares. Brilliant, wonderful. It then proceeded to drop about 1.5 pence, maybe 2 pence, which when you hold 10,000 shares is about 200 quid. So yeah, that was a big hit as well. And like I say, carried on buying them as they were going up. And yeah, now I'm just down 128 quid on them. So it's quite substantial. Nordic American Tankers, I don't think since I've started recording these videos I've ever been in profit on them. So they're pretty much a loss. I'm just holding out and I'm just going to keep hold of them. No point in selling at a loss unless I want to do some dodgy tax stuff a little bit later on. But I'm nowhere near dodgy tax stuff yet. And same with Vivo Cannabis as well. As you can see, down 82 quid on them, which is, funnily enough, about a £20 increase. So it's not too bad. They're still a relatively new company, and I'm hoping that once they break the cannabis market in Europe and actually get a CEO who's going to stick around, they'll start to rocket in price. If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. The 3 shares that I am losing on, Nordic American Tankers, Powerhouse Energy and Vivo, were all speculation shares that I purchased in the hopes that they would go up. So I'm happy to hold them or to sell them at a loss. And just what will be, will be. Now, as I said, I've not really made many purchases this month. There's nothing I fancy buying. If I look at my current portfolio, I might buy some more agency investment. Aviva, I think at £4.7, they're a bit overvalued. BAE, £5.67, I think they're overvalued. BP, that I would buy BP for under £2.98, but I've just bought 60 shares in BP, so I probably won't buy them. iShares UKDV, overvalued again. These guys, I think they're worth about 45 pence a share, so I'm just going to hold out on them and just hope that they drop a little bit more. Nordic American Tankers, I could buy some more and bring down my average, but truth be told, I don't really want to put any more money into a loser. Same with Powerhouse Energy, I could buy more, but I said I'd hit 10,000 and stop, and that's what I'm going to do. Tesco's, could possibly buy more in Tesco's. I'm up, as you can see, nearly 15% on them. So they're certainly a possibility. And I've just gone over Vivo, not going to buy any more of them. And Vodafone, I think he's on its way back up. I tried to get them for anything under £1.30, so that's sort of not too bad. Okay, so if we just go into here, orders wise, the only things we bought were July. We bought 60 BP shares and 15 AGNC shares. As I said, AGNC dropped and I took the opportunity to buy. So nearly 200 quid in there, but that I think gives me an extra £1.10 a month, which I'm very happy with. Yeah, so that's okay. One of the good things, well, I suppose one of the good things is, even though I don't want to buy anything, I've continued putting money into my account, which means that when I do come to buy something, I can hit it a lot harder than I would normally. From my novice point of view, there's not much point in me putting money into a ever increasing share price. If it's at a 52-week high, why would I buy it? Is where I land on it. So I'm just going to keep putting money in. I'll use it like an emergency chest, and then when it comes to buying, I will buy probably twice as much of whatever it is I'm going to buy than I would have been able to initially. And moving on to dividends, there weren't too many dividends, but again, it's proven the concept. So July wise, we received £14.31 and £7.02 from iShares UK Dividend and AG&C Investments respectively. Very happy, more than a tenner, more than what I was aiming for, so brilliant. And same again in August. As you can see, we got paid on the 10th and the 11th of August. We got £11.50 from Vodafone and £8.12 from AG&C Investment. So as you can see, that is a £1.10 increase from July to August. And that's a £1.10p increase every month from now until I get rid of them, or until they change their dividend strategy, of course. Okay, and moving over to Excel, I've put those dividends into my spreadsheet, as you can see there. So we got a grand total for July of £21.33, which is double what I'm expecting. And for August, we got £19.62, which is about double what I'm expecting. So going back to the totals, obviously that's now divided by 8 rather than, well, it would have been 6 with it being June. And our average is £19.65, and considering I was after £10 a month this year, I think we're well on our way to that. I'm busy thinking of a strategy for next year, or at least a goal for next year, and I think next year's goal is going to be £35 a month, and I know that that's, you know, like a 250% increase on what I made this month, but let's go ambitious. Why the hell not? And that's everything from me for this month. As I said, bit of a mixed bag. Happy with the dividends we received. Not happy with not feeling like I can purchase anything. And I think that's probably because I am such a novice investor. I've not panic sold or anything along those lines, but it's not like a rabbit in the headlights thing either. I think it's just, well, I'll bide my time. I'm not in any particular rush. It's not like I've got goals or targets to meet or anything like that, apart from them that I set myself. And yeah, I suppose what will be. And if it means that I put £1,000 into something that then makes me a chunk of money later on, fantastic. If it doesn't, then hey, it doesn't. And if nothing else, you know, I've still got 7.5, bloody hell, we've still got 7.5 grand in there. So it's always increasing, and it's going in the right direction. And as I said, that's everything from me. So goodbye.